Good day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to my channel Technical News Service. Here what we have for you in today's news headlines. July 25, 2023. 1 dead following fiery crash in Trelawny. Anger, chaos at funeral of murdered 8-year-old. Portmore man believed to have been abducted. Also in the headlines, body of woman found with pillowcase around head in St. Anne. 1 injured in 3-vehicle crash on Nelson Mandela Highway. And, brother on the run after sister found dead in St. Catherine. Watch full video to get update on the latest news happening in and around Jamaica. Also remember to like, share, comment and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop a new video. Stay tuned for details. Now the news in details. 1 dead following fiery crash in Trelawny. The driver of a Honda CR-V was reportedly burnt beyond recognition after a fiery motor vehicle accident which involved a trailer truck on the Hague Main Road in Trelawny on Monday afternoon. It is understood that the vehicle, which was traveling towards Duncan's, burst into flames on impact with the trailer which was traveling in the opposite direction. The male driver was reportedly trapped in the vehicle which was consumed by the fire. The accident has resulted in a massive buildup of traffic along the thoroughfare. Members of emergency teams, including the police and the fire department, are currently on the scene. Anger at slain child's funeral. There was raw emotion on display at the Thanksgiving service for 8-year-old Danielle Rowe yesterday. As her mother Sudian Mason entered the grounds of the Portmore Seventh-day Adventist Church in St. Catherine and laid eyes on the casket, her knees gave way and she wept uncontrollably. Several loved ones and members of the security forces offered their support, but no words were comforting enough for the grieving mother whose screams of anguish permeate the air. But before the casket was removed from the hearse, the police removed a Jamaican flag that was smeared with red paint draped over it. This did not sit well with Danielle's grandaunt Eveth Thomas, who argued that the paint symbolized the bloodiness of the country. The country bloody and Anu come tell me bout flag. Anu better don't chat to me. Me baby dead, me baby cold, so where do we go from here? This is a funeral with a difference and me is in full search control of dis, bout you a watch flag. I see people pon dem head top a dance pon it so no bother tell me no foolishness, she said. A senior cop told that although the Jamaican flag is used for the funeral of active members of the security forces and dignitaries, the defacing of the national flag is not allowed under no circumstances. The controversy was far from over though, as some relatives objected to the order of the service and claimed that they were excluded. The disgruntled relatives complained that aspects of the funeral program were not in keeping with their wishes, including the removal of activities to be undertaken by some of them. According to Thomas, whose name was not on the program, she was slated to offer the opening prayer. Showing her discontent, Thomas and other relatives stormed out of the church as Rev. Francis West was delivering his sermon. Thomas also hurled a few insults at the church officials. Bout me can't speak into tongues. Anu rude and out of order with Anu Seventh-day, one-day Christian. Anu Gwe, she said angrily. It's all about the politicians, but where is the action? It's all about politicians and it should be about the family. The mother never asked for that program. They reprogrammed everything, another woman added. Despite the contention, the service was well attended by members of the security forces and other officials. The vibrant 8-year-old was described by those who knew her best as bubbly and well-mannered. She was an outstanding and loving person. She was loved by everyone around her as she was amazingly fun. You could never have a dull moment around her as she was playful. She was always in a joyful mood, one of her relatives said. 6-year-old Amalia and her father Mesmo did a tear-jerking song titled Farewell for Now, at the end of which, she stated that Danielle's killer should be jailed or shot, which was met with applause from the congregation. Interment followed at Meadowrest Memorial Gardens in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Portmore man believed to have been abducted. Relatives and friends of Marvel Brown, 22, who has not been seen since he left his home in Independence City, Portmore, on July 15 to assist a round robin in Kingston, are losing hope that he is still alive. The only contact they have had came from 2 ransom demand phone calls. Brown has been described by residents as a good, cheerful youth who has never been involved in any wrongdoing, and was always willing to help out with community projects. Desreen Wright, whose event Brown was assisting, said he was happy when he came to the party. He reached about 10:30 p.m. He was in the bar with me helping me out, until the crowd died down, and he said to me that he was going to sit in the car that was parked on the road near the gate, disclosed Wright. She said minutes later when her daughter went out to invite him back to the party, he was talking on his cell phone and indicated that he would return to venue as soon as he was finished with the call. Another 10 minutes passed and we did not see him come back, so my daughter went back outside to see if he was there, and it was at this time we realized that the car was gone. My daughter texted him right away to find out where he was, but there was no reply, and that was the last time we see him or hear from him, said an emotional Wright. Brown's friend and co-worker Michael Chambers told news source that he received a call from his friend's cell phone about 1 a.m. A strange voice demanded a ransom of $50,000 for his release. The person didn't stay on the phone long, he just asked for the ransom and hung up right away, said Chambers. Brown's father Charlie later received another ransom call. The person blocked the number and say him want $350,000 or him a go kill Marvel, he said. If them kill him, just let me find him body to give him a proper burial. He described his son as a peaceful, kind and good man who has never been in trouble. Acting Divisional Commander for the St. Catharines South Police Division, Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, told that his department is coordinating with the St. Andrew South Police in the investigation. Body of woman found with pillowcase around head in St. Anne. The body of an unidentified woman was found along the Cranbrook Road off the Clandovery Main Road in St. Anne on Sunday. A police told news source online that the woman was found with a pillowcase around her head at approximately 7 a.m. Reports are that a passerby stumbled upon the body and summoned the police. Police are theorizing that the woman was murdered and then brought to the location. Investigations continue. 1 injured in 3-vehicle crash on Nelson Mandela Highway. 1 man was injured following a 3-vehicle collision along the Nelson Mandela Highway on Saturday. Reports are that at about 3 p.m., the unidentified man was driving a black Toyota Crown motorcar when it was hit by a vehicle that did not stop. As a result of the impact, the Crown slammed into a Toyota Hiace minivan before slamming into the right side of a Toyota Fortune. No other injuries were reported. Brother on the run after sister found dead in St. Catherine. A 40-year-old man is on the run after his 56-year-old sister was found dead at home at Whitewater Meadows in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Thursday morning. The deceased, Nicola Ogilvie, an animal groomer, was found dead by her relatives who visited her at home, the police said. It was reported that around 11 p.m. on Wednesday, Ogilvie, who resides with her brother, was home when a dispute developed between the two. Police said during the dispute, a blunt instrument was used to hit Ogilvie on both sides of the head. Around 11 a.m. on Thursday, family members visited the home and found Ogilvie dead inside her bedroom on her bed in a pool of blood and summoned the police. Upon arrival, police saw the deceased lying on her side, clad in a black merino, blue shorts and a pair of brown slippers with her head bashed in. The scene was processed and Ogilvie taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The body was later transported to the morgue pending post-mortem. The police have since launched a manhunt for Ogilvie's brother. That's the news for today from the Technical News Service. Hope we were informative and keeping you up to date with the latest news from Jamaica. Please remember to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks for watching and stay safe.